Hello everybody, I'm here for another spread in my gratitude journal. This is the page that, and there are 3 more after this, so we are closing in on it. And Thanksgiving is next week, so that's a good thing that we're moving on. Okay, so what I want to do first, well, I want to tell you what the word scripture is for today. It is from Matthew chapter 16, verse 24, and it's right after Jesus has told his disciples about his impending death, and Peter chastises him, and after that, in Matthew chapter 16, verse 24, Jesus says, "Then Jesus told his disciples, 'If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.'" So the word for today is cross, and that's what we're gonna draw a cross. And then I've got some other things I want to add to the page as well. So I'm gonna first, let me do this before I lose it. I've got a rub on here. I didn't take the backing off, which is not always up. I mean, it's not a good thing to do it because I had on my word free, it stuck to my bleed proof white to this jar lid. It's still there. I don't know if it'll ever come off or not. Probably not unless it gets wet. And the reason I took it off is because sometimes these things are so hard to get off. And then when I did that, it stuck. Okay, there we go. Got it off. So now I'm going to put this down. I think right about here. It really doesn't matter where it goes, but well, it would be nice if it was straight, or relatively so. Okay, come on. It may just have to be crooked. See if I can get it up. I'll probably ruin it in the process. Now, where did it go? That's the paper, I think. This is the way it goes. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to put it down, try to get it down relatively straight. I'm just going to leave it because it's not exactly straight, but it's close enough. I don't want to try to pick it up again. And when you do the rub-ons, like I've mentioned, when it kind of gets cloudy, you know that the rub-on is stuck and is no longer stuck to this film. I think that I've got it, but let's see. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it's down. Put this back. All right, so I've got a graphite stick, and I'm just gonna wet it, dip it in water and wet it and make some marks. Nothing, nothing specific, just some marks. I have some gelatos. I've got a couple of gelatos. These are favorite pastel gelatos, and if you've never worked with these before, they're kind of neat. They are really creamy. They are something that you don't want to try to write over top of or anything like that, because they're more like a crayon, and they're water soluble, and you can smudge them, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to smudge this out a little bit. And then I'm going to take this. This is a butterscotch. This one is chocolate. This one is butterscotch. And they have a whole wide range of colors. And so I'm going to, you know, wood is not the same color all over. It has texture to it from the trees, or, you know. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do with that. And I think maybe I'll put some ground so it doesn't look like it's floating in the air. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take a number 2 pencil and just make some marks. And I'm going to dry this. The graphite stick is very wet. I've got my hand in it a couple of times, so we'll dry it first. And my cross looks a little out of shape here, but it should be taller than it is wide, so we're gonna add a little something to it to make it look like it's a little more in proportion. Okay, so now I want to put the scripture down. Here it is, right here. And I've got my little makeup applicator, and well, nothing like just slopping it all over the place. All of us have a cross that we, you know, bear in our lives, I think, and they're not always the same cross. And so that's why it says take up his cross, not Christ's cross, but that individual who says he wants to follow Christ. It's not an easy thing to follow him. Life's not going to be easy for you. Sometimes it'll cost you your life, as it did all of the disciples. But that's what we're called to do, is to take up your cross. Now I'm gonna, I punched out a tab. I've got a, let me see if I can put my hands on it. Well, oh, here it is. I have a tab punch. And this particular one, there's some that are, you punch the whole thing just like this. But this particular one, you put it in, you fold your paper, and you put the folded side here. And then you punch it, and it, comes out this way. It's the same thing, but put together a little differently. And I'm going to take my glue stick. I think that'll work okay. I don't know that I want to put this down on my paper. So I got a little book text right here that I can use as my glue board. I've got this open because I don't want to put it on more than one page and then not be able to open it up. So there we are. I hope it's stuck down good. And I've got a piece of fabric that I want to just glue down. It has no significance other than the fact that it's got some threads on it that I mean, I just love the look of the threads when you sew. See if I can get them loose, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac to put it down. Okay. And we're gonna put it down right here. And I'm just gonna hold it for a minute till it kind of sets up. Put the top back on this. Put the top back on my glue stick. So we are called, if we want to follow Christ, we're called to take up our cross and follow him. So that's our spread for today. And thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next time.